Good morning, everyone. I'm Jean MCKENZIE, co-chair of Pathways to Prosperity. It's a real pleasure to be welcoming you today to this 9th annual National Conference of Pathways to Prosperity. This is the second time we're holding the conference virtually, and we really hope that next year we'll be able to host a hybrid event where some of us can be face-to-face at least. We have an amazing lineup of speakers today. And over the next 3 days, including the plenary presenters on all 3 days, our keynote today, and of course, all the workshops. This year, we also have some new additions to the conference, including the discussion forums today and tomorrow, the documentary screening tomorrow evening, and more networking opportunities. We hope that you're all as excited about the conference and all it has to offer as we are. We would like to thank the sponsors for this conference, the Canadian Immigrant Settlement Sector Alliance, CISA-ACSE, COPA National, the Future Skills Center, Windmill Microlending, and the YMCA of Greater Toronto. And of course, we are very grateful for the very generous support provided by our main funder, Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada. The theme of this year's conference is Plus ça change, plus c'est la même chose, post-COVID strategies to address enduring challenges in the settlement and integration of newcomers in Canada. The theme acknowledges that many of the topics we will be covering are not new, but instead are enduring issues that require our sustained attention in order to support the settlement and integration of newcomers in the post-COVID era, which we hope will be coming soon. And we are hopefully approaching that time when we will all work together to rebuild. I will pass over to Victoria ESSES, my co-chair at Pathways to Prosperity. Thank you, everybody.
I would like to begin by acknowledging the Indigenous peoples of all the lands that we are on today. While I am on the traditional territories of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, Lenape, and Chinookan nations, we meet today on a virtual platform, and I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the importance of the lands that we each call home. We do this to reaffirm our commitment and responsibility in improving relationships between nations and to improving our own understanding of local Indigenous peoples and their cultures. From coast to coast to coast, we acknowledge the ancestral and unceded territory of all the Inuit, Métis, and First Nations people that call this land home. Please join me in a moment of reflection to acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past and to consider how we are and can each, in our own way, try to move forward in a spirit of reconciliation and collaboration. And now it is a pleasure to present our special guest, NADINE MCKENZIE. NADINE is of both Huron-Wendat and Inuit descent and currently leads the Nawakwe Singers Drum Circle. She is an active facilitator of the Kairos Blanket Exercise, a participatory workshop of the shared history of Turtle Island, Canada, and has led countless events across Canada and has also introduced it in Paris, France. NADINE, on behalf of the Pathways to Prosperity Partnership, we thank you for joining us today to officially open our national conference. We offer the sacred tobacco to you to demonstrate our respect to you, your community, and your teaching.
Miigwech. Good morning, Kwekwe, NADINE Izade, Ayodnye Aye Turute. My spirit name is Makwan Nigomawin, which means singing bear, and I am a descendant of the Huron-Wendat people. My 8 times great-grandfather, Nicholas Arandake, was chief of the Bear Clan, and this morning I will open this event with a Thanksgiving address to the Creator. Yanarora Wanayak. Ona await te se treota. Now listen up, everyone. Neskira Watson o mea yona o makaste. We are of one mind and have gathered together. Atakutoma sonyo o meda duome deometsa. We give many thanks to our Mother, the Earth. Atakutomasonyo dits adueste. We give many thanks for our fresh water. Atakutomasonyo deruta me diskrishona. We give many thanks for the grass and the bushes. Atakutomasonyo dewete de nukwa. We give many thanks for all the medicines. Atakutomasonyo dewete terota. We give many thanks for the trees. Atakutomasonyo dewete de ekwa. We give many thanks for the foods. Atakutomasonyo ea jushoa. We give many thanks for the animals. Atakutomasonyo de etina de arura. We give many thanks for the thunders and the wind. Atakutomasonyo someya tamita yeyadishra. We give many thanks for our elder brother, the sun. Atakutomasonyo de onman ushatat awai sante yeyandishra. We give many thanks for our grandmother, the moon. Atakutomasonyo de wete terono. We give many thanks for all the stars. Atakutomasonyo de uta te gadishke atinde arondaye. We give many thanks for the helpers who live in the heavens. Atakutomasonyo de sonomo de shura kliante. We give many thanks for the master of our lives. Onayente deashen. Now I am finished. Deahara. That is all. My personal step towards reconciliation is sharing the teachings of the drum and its sacredness. And over the past 4 years, and even through COVID, I have led a weekly drum circle, which has become a refuge, a safe place of support of groups and friends when our days are filled with challenges and demands. And from all walks of life, both Indigenous and non-Indigenous, people driven together for the intention of healing, learning, joy, and empowerment. Overall, drumming has been linked to wellness and includes benefits such as lifting moods, releasing tension, reducing anxiety, and promoting an oversense of well-being. Before we're born, the first sound we hear and connect with is the heartbeat of our mother in the womb, and the drum is the heartbeat of our Earth Mother. All of the rhythms of the drum are based on the heartbeat. The drum is feminine, and the origin lies with the goddess. Drumming creates a balance. And when you awaken to honor your rhythm through the drum, you awaken to an inner healing which manifests outwardly towards the healing of the planet. The more drums are made and played, the more healing will take place. The drum is a sacred instrument that is always treated with respect and gratitude, and it's more than an instrument to those who own one and play one. It has its own life and powerful spirit. The drum is made up of various elements: the ash tree for its sturdy frame, the animal's hide, which send our prayers and intentions to the creator, which could be of elk, deer, or bear, the lacing or the sinew from the wolf's tendons that weave and hold the pieces together, and of course, the drumstick that connects the singer to the power of the drum. We honor the plants and the animals who give themselves and continue their life as a healing tool for us. Each drum has its own unique voice and vibration, and we honor the creator for the gifts and wisdom infused in the making of the drum. For centuries, drumming and singing have been used to teach traditions and share knowledge, celebrate marriages and deaths, enhance traditional games, spiritual and ceremonial events, set a marching beat to motivate soldiers in war, and of course, just for fun. It's important to note, though, for the first half of the 20th century, from 1885 until 1951, traditional practices such as singing, drumming, and dancing were banned and considered against the law here in Canada under the Indian Act. This morning, I'll be sharing 2 songs, and you may be wondering, what language is she singing? There are over 70 distinct languages here in Canada, many which now are endangered and some are even extinct. What I will be singing are vocables, which carry a melody and the meaning of a song. Therefore, when nations would come together to trade or share a meal, they'd still be able to sing together despite the different languages spoken. The first song this morning will be The Longest Walk, and it's sung in honor of those who took part of the civil rights movement in the 1960s, which included Aboriginals as well as African Americans. It's a song of unity and of people coming together to face adversity and to work towards a common goal. To me, this song also represents our personal journey during COVID, the struggles we have faced in a new context and sometimes alone, longing for the companionship and human touch. finding new ways to fill that gap and maybe even acknowledging relationships that we've taken for granted. But we are not alone, and we need to reach out and lean one another to support each other and raise one another up. I invite you to close your eyes and imagine yourself at the beginning of your journey. As the song goes on, the beat gets faster, and you're getting stronger, and others join you, your loved ones, and all those who have supported you along the way. By the end of the song, you're standing together and looking forward to the future together. And the second song, and my last song this morning, is a song called Wichita. And it's a water blessing song, and it's about the quiet swirling eddies and the rushing currents of the river. And the river provides sustenance to our lives in many ways and teaches us to balance in our own lives the movement with the stillness. As we listen to the heartbeat rhythm of the song, I encourage you to think about the steps we can take in our day-to-day activities to ensure that there's clean water for our future generations, as today there are so many in our country that don't have clean water for drinking, cooking, or bathing. Wichita, do-ya, do-ya, do-ya. Wichita, do-ya, do-ya, hey. Wichita, do-ya, do-ya, do-ya. Wichita, do-ya, do-ya, hey. Wichita, hey-ya, hey-ya. Wichita, hey-ya, hey. Wichita, hey-ya, hey-ya. Wichita, hey-ya, hey. Wichita, do-ya, do-ya, do-ya. Wichita, do-ya, do-ya, hey. Wichita, do-ya, do-ya, do-ya. Wishata duya duya hey. Wishatanaya hey ya hey ya. Wishatanaya hey ya hey. Wishatanaya hey ya hey ya. Wishatanaya hey ya hey. Wishata duya duya duya. Wishata duya duya hey. Wishata duya duya duya. Wishata duya duya hey. Wishatanaya hey ya hey ya. Wishatanaya hey ya hey. Wishatanaya hey ya hey ya. Wishatanaya hey ya hey. Wishata duya duya duya. Wishata duya duya hey. Wishata duya duya duya. Wishata duya duya hey. Wishatanaya hey ya hey ya. Wishatanaya hey ya hey. Wishatanaya hey ya hey ya. Wishatanaya hey ya hey. Susan May.
Thank you, Nadine, so much for helping to lead off this conference. And now we have a welcome video from our new Minister of Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship, the Honorable Sean Fraser.
Hi everyone, I'm so pleased to join you virtually today from the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. This acknowledgement underlines our need for mutual respect, acceptance, and understanding between all Indigenous and non-Indigenous people across Canada. Now, it's been less than 2 weeks since I became Canada's new Minister of Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship. But in this short time, I've seen how much we rely on numerous partners, both inside and outside the country, to support the successful settlement and integration of newcomers to Canada. As the Member of Parliament for Central Nova, I've had the opportunity to watch from the front row how the Atlantic immigration pilot has helped strengthen the economy of our region. And I've participated in discussions with stakeholders on the Economic Mobility Pathways pilot, including here in my own community. I've also seen the impact that Tarek Haddad and his family, the founders of Peace by Chocolate, have had, not only in Antigonish and across Canada, but also around the entire world. It shows how, as a country, we can do the right thing for people who need our protection, but also, of course, how our private sponsorship program can change lives and contribute to economic growth in an entire region of the country. So I want to deeply thank all of you in the settlement sector and community groups who have worked with our employees to welcome Afghan refugees and all newcomers during such challenging times. More than 3,200 Afghan refugees have now arrived in Canada. And as you probably know, we expect to resettle at least 40,000 in total in the years ahead. We continue to process applications as quickly as possible, and to date, Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada have approved applications for more than 9,400 people under the special immigration measures. Some of you may wonder if our commitment in Afghanistan might impact other vulnerable refugees who are also waiting to come to Canada. Let me take this opportunity to assure you that we are doing everything we can to ensure that all refugees we welcome to Canada are well supported and that we continue to engage with those of you in the settlement sector who have expertise from your experience on the ground. I know that you may have many questions and you're going to want answers, so please understand that my team and I are fully engaged on these matters. In the medium term, securing employment and housing is going to be critical for Afghan newcomers, as well as providing language training and education to support their successful resettlement. In the long term, their needs may include help finding post-secondary funding and preparing qualifying candidates for citizenship when that time comes. We're working with partners in the private sector. They have been incredibly generous and will continue to raise funds and source goods and services for our Afghan families as they arrive to their new home here in Canada. As well, the Government of Canada will continue to work with provincial and territorial partners so that refugees can be matched with communities where settlement support is in place and ready waiting for them. As we look forward to ongoing collaboration to support all newcomers, The open and constructive dialogue of the next few days is going to be crucial to our continued success. Thank you again for all of your work, and I wish you all the best in your upcoming discussions as part of this conference. I look forward to working together and can't tell you how much I appreciate your work on the ground. Bonjour tout le monde, c'est un plaisir d'être avec vous de façon virtuelle aujourd'hui. Je vous parle à partir du territoire ancestral et non cédé du peuple mi'kmaq. Cette reconnaissance souligne la nécessité de respect mutuel, d'acceptation et de compréhension entre tous les peuples autochtones et non autochtones au Canada. Je suis devenu ministre de l'Immigration, des Réfugiés et de la Citoyenneté il y a un peu moins de 2 semaines. Depuis, j'ai vu combien la collaboration avec de nombreux partenaires au pays et à l'étranger est importante pour soutenir l'établissement et l'intégration des nouveaux arrivants. Comme député de Nouveau Centre, j'ai vu combien le programme pilote d'immigration au Canada Atlantique est contribué au renforcement de l'économie du Canada Atlantique et j'ai participé aux discussions au sujet des projets pilotes sur les voies d'accès à la mobilité économique. J'ai également constaté l'impact que Tara Caddad et les membres de sa famille, fondateurs de Peace by Chocolate, ont eu à Antigonish au Canada, mais également partout dans le monde. C'est la preuve qu'en tant que pays, nous pouvons aider les gens qui ont besoin de notre protection, mais aussi c'est la preuve que le programme de parrainage privé des réfugiés peut changer des vies et contribuer à la croissance économique dans une région. Je veux remercier sincèrement tous les intervenants du secteur de l'établissement et des groupes communautaires qui ont collaboré avec nos employés pour accueillir les réfugiés afghans et tous les nouveaux arrivants en cette période difficile. Plus de 3200 sont déjà arrivés au Canada. Des plus, comme vous le savez probablement, nous nous attendons à en réinstaller au moins 40 000 en tout. Nous continuons de traiter les demandes les plus rapidement possible et jusqu'à présent, Immigration, Réfugiés et Citoyenneté Canada a approuvé les demandes de plus de 9 400 personnes dans le cadre des mesures spéciales en matière d'immigration. Certains d'entre vous se demandent si notre engagement envers l'Afghanistan va avoir un impact sur d'autres réfugiés vulnérables qui attendent de venir ici. Je vous assure que nous faisons tout notre possible pour faire en sorte que les réfugiés accueillis au Canada soient bien soutenus et que nous continuons de collaborer avec le secteur de l'établissement. Je sais que vous avez beaucoup de questions. Sachez que mon équipe et moi-même sommes pleinement mobilisés. À moyen terme, l'obtention d'un emploi et d'un logement est essentielle pour les nouveaux arrivants afghans, tout comme les cours de langue et l'éducation. À plus long terme, ils pourraient avoir besoin d'une aide pour trouver du financement pour les études postsecondaires et se préparer en vue de l'obtention de la citoyenneté dans le cas des candidats admissibles. Nous collaborons avec nos partenaires du secteur privé. Ils ont été très généreux et ils continueront d'amasser des fonds et de fournir des biens et des services aux familles afghanes. Aussi, notre gouvernement continuera de collaborer avec les partenaires provinciaux et territoriaux pour que les réfugiés bénéficient d'un soutien et l'établissement dans leur communauté d'accueil. Nous continuerons la collaboration pour appuyer tous les nouveaux arrivants et garderons le dialogue ouvert avec tous nos partenaires. Merci encore une fois pour tout ce que vous faites. Je vous souhaite une excellente conférence. Merci beaucoup.